Marriage is a very beautiful bond between two people who, with their own wishes, wish to spend their life together with someone else. The problem is there is a lot of pressure in society to rush so many things in life, may it be in their career or may it be in their personal life, as in marriage. In my opinion, anyone that marries before they are 30 should be labeled as child marriage. We need to understand that it takes up to about 30 years for a person to be stable and decided regarding what they like, how they wish to live, their mindset, their belief systems, their perceptions. All this needs someone to reach up to about a 30. So it is then that the person has understood what they seek, what they wish for in life, their goals, their aspirations, their belief systems, what they are okay with, what they are not okay with, and so on. This is exactly the reason in places where arranged marriages still continue that they try their best and force the children to get married before they are even 25. This is done so that the child has not, or the human being is not a child anymore. The human being has not developed a very strong sense of what they seek in life, what they wish to be, their mindset, and so on. So it's easier to just tie two people who are trying to find out about themselves, and in the bargain, they usually end up losing themselves because they then get busy in trying to work on living together with a person they barely met for a few hours, a few times. They have not even spent a few months together, never lived together. It's so difficult in arranged marriages. One needs to be also able to understand and be mature enough to understand what love is. If love is an expectation or it is filled with lustful intentions of physical pleasure, then it is short lived and it will fizzle out over time. The spark dies, they just become two people living together under an obligation of a government certificate. Some break away and part ways, others just tolerate all their life. The secret to a good marriage is valuing the other person with which you live the same way you would when you were dating them. Let every day of your marriage be the first 5 dates you had with that person. The effort that a person puts when they are dating someone or when they are in a live-in relationship is constant. It is what keeps the spark alive. What happens with many is when they are dating, they will find time, they will make place in their work schedule, they will prioritize their person they are dating over meeting their friends and family, and lots more. Once they are married, all those priorities change. They don't make time for a date night, they don't try to surprise the partner suddenly with an impromptu plan of going out to eat or just spending a few hours by themselves without touching their cell phones. It is also detrimental that people feel marriage is like property. When two people start dating, if someone upsets the other, they tend to apologize instantly. They try to make amends, they discuss issues, they resolve them. In marriages, sometimes when people fight, argue, quarrel, they just don't talk to each other for days to come because somewhere deep inside, both know where will the other person go. They have to come home. That belief of where will the other person go, they have to come home, is what messes up so many things in a marriage. So, the secret to a marriage, a happy marriage, is to keep the spark alive between two people, is to live like it's your first few dates, constantly excited, constantly joyful, constantly understanding, respectful of the other person's opinions, feelings, views, always ready for discussion, being the first to apologize and make amends rather than sitting on your ego and say it's not my fault. So, marriage in its true form is a beautiful thing. In the form in which it replays into the lives of people because of society can be a very toxic experience. It is in our hands to make marriage heaven or hell. Choose wisely. Hope you transcend spiritually.